What is up? This is episode 18 of the Fanboy 4. We are back
17.
after a 1-week hiatus. I'm Steven. No, I'm Justin. Joining me as always is Steven.
You did it backwards. Brandon was supposed to be first.
Doesn't matter.
Brandon.
Hello.
Tony.
Hey.
Perfect.
Get out of here.
Yeah, well, we're the Fanboy 4. Like I said, episode 18. Today we're going to be discussing...
You sure it's episode 18?
Yep, I triple checked.
Okay.
Wait, I thought...
I definitely updated. I updated the note, and the note was on 16, so I put 17.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I just never fixed it probably the week before.
Oh, well. Cool.
Episode 18. Too loud. Too loud. All right. Anyways, yeah, so today we're going to be discussing the Justice League in the movies, and we're going to discuss the main Justice League that we've already seen, who we would cast or recast, or if we leave it the same for each of the characters.
Dun.
Are they calling it Worlds of DC now? Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, the Worlds of DC.
The Worlds of DC.
Did you guys also do one extra or just the Justice League?
Well, I added Green Lantern.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
Yep.
Tony didn't do it.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I could be, I might just be happy.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
I might just be happy with,
Nobody's actually happy with it, Tony. It's okay.
I am.
Well,
All
there you go. We don't have news, right? Or do you want to discuss that quickly? That what Brandon just said?
Now we
Oh,
can.
the double thing? Or...
Yeah.
We'll just save it.
Well, basically, I'll just give you a little preview for next week. Next week, we're probably just going to do only news. So you can look forward to that. We'll kind of go through the news that we haven't talked about in the past 2 weeks, plus the upcoming week. It's end of summer, kind of busy. So we'll just crank this one out, I guess. So I guess we'll get straight to the topic then. I fell for a joke. I thought that Henry Cavill actually was not being... Okay, let me explain what happened. So what happened is I saw it when I was taking my morning poop, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'll share this in the group, and I'll read it later. I never read it later. I just assumed it was true. Didn't know that was actually a joke. So till this morning when you're like, oh, I thought that was a joke. And then I Googled, like, Henry Cavill Superman and couldn't find anything about it. So I was like, yep.
Wait, did you actually never watch that? Like, watch the go to the tweet?
No, I didn't.
So you literally just the entire time thought it was real.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't realize why I was like, no, you're not doing that. Like when I was like,
I thought you were just like you were upset that it was true.
No.
Yeah. So you're not doing that to me this early. And I'm like, oh, all right.
Justin, we're never gonna give you up.
God damn it. So I can put it on the background. We're no strangers in love. But yeah, so yeah, but that was my faux pas of the day. I was just like, oh, okay, that wasn't real. This whole time I'm like, man, they're going to recast both of them maybe if Ben Affleck doesn't come back, but it sounds like he might or he might not. It switches weekly. So let's just start with Batman then. Do you think it should stay Ben Affleck, or do you think they should recast him? And if so, who? We'll start with Brandon.
So I do like Ben Affleck. I did recast him just because, like, I kind of wanted, have a few people recast it. Just
Brandon
because.
wanted content for the episode, so he recast.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I guess maybe just in case, like, he does get recast anyway, since Ben Affleck might not come back, I guess. So yeah, I recasted Batman. But although I do like Ben Affleck though, Now, do you want me to say who I recasted, or are we just going over?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can say it.
So, I actually had a hard time with this because I didn't know if I wanted to go like somewhat younger or like kind of stay in that same age. But I think the recast I went with is Carl Urban. So I feel like he can.
Tony,
pull
you
off...
trying to remember who Carl Urban is?
I know who he is. I'm just trying to
imagine him as
I'm just put the
I see Judge Dredd. That's what
just imagine this part of his face. That's
so Judge Judge Dredd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like
actually, okay.
Yeah, that kind of works.
I can live
mean,
with that.
Just doesn't kill. Well, although I guess in this universe he does. So it's about the same thing as Judge Dredd. But I want to point out that my other option was Keanu Reeves.
Shut up.
If I why is that not bad? Why is that?
Oh, I'm Batman, dude.
Hey, was his dog's name Martha?
No, it was named Robin.
No, I know.
Doesn't Batman have a dog name?
No, he doesn't have. I can't remember the name of the dog. He has like a like a big ass dog.
Yeah, it's like a.
I think Dane. I guess it's
Great Dane or
Great Dane.
Yeah, Great Dane.
I can't remember the name of the dog.
It's like Douglas or something. I don't know.
No,
I just made that up.
Ace.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Ace.
Damien named him Titus.
What?
They said that Damien.
So there's like
named him
older
Titus.
version, I guess.
Yeah,
Damien.
Wait, you say Itis or Titus?
Titus.
Got that?
I got Itis.
Yeah, but then apparently Peter Tomasi considered naming him Ace.
Yeah, like there's an old one that's named Ace. There's an older one named Ace. Crypto and Ace.
Yeah, Crypto's Superman.
Bat Hound.
If that wasn't obvious.
Josh said, "Brandon, get out" when you said Keanu Reeves. So
okay, whatever.
With me and Josh says
he could be like a gruff assassin, but he can't be Batman. What is this?
It's Keanu. He's John Wick.
Right,
he can't be no man.
Okay. What if I had said John Wick instead of Keanu Reeves?
What? John Wick. Everybody would know John Wick.
An alternate universe.
Yeah.
How's he
John Wick acts as?
How's he keep that fish and that luscious hair?
He's playing a character inside another character.
Hey, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose, bad girl. Look at that.
Why are you spoiling news for next week?
God. Who already announced that?
Yeah. I thought we talked about that.
Yeah. Or we talked about that, yeah.
I don't know. It's been so long.
What were we talking about again? I don't know next week.
Or rewind, you know.
Rewind.
Justin, do you have a Batman recast?
I do. But I'm second thinking it now. I did Matt Bomber.
Okay.
But I'm almost wondering if he'd be better as Nightwing than Batman. Now I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. He's up there in it. I mean, like
that's like he's kind of bubble being one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a lot younger.
I kind of was like, I was thinking about recasting. I was like, okay, well, it was kind of hard because I was like, okay, well, do I make everyone younger and just recast everyone, or do I like just do some of the people, or like how do I even do it? So I just kind of was like, oh, well, I'll just kind of go in the middle. So that's why I went with him. I didn't recast everyone though.
I also did not recast everyone.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah, neither did I.
There's three of. I did half, I think. Basically, it was 6.
Yeah, same here. And then I added Green Lantern.
Yep.
So Tony, you aren't recasting anyone, right?
Don't. We'll see. We'll see.
For Batman, are you recasting Batman?
No, I'm fine with Bruce. I'm fine with Bruce. I'm fine with Bruce Wayne as Batman. I'm fine with Ben Affleck as Batman. I would like it. I mean, it's not a recast, but I would like it if they made him a little younger, like made Ben Affleck to be a slightly younger.
Yeah,
Batman.
just get rid of his gray hair.
Yeah.
5 years old.
I like them having. I like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne. I think he does a really good Bruce Wayne. Batman, I'm not so sure about. So I kind of stuck with the same age range, and I said John Hamm.
I was thinking about that for a sec. I thought about it.
Yeah. So he could definitely pull off the Bruce Wayne because he just he plays that role a lot, and then it's just I feel like it'd be similar to Ben Affleck as Batman. Like they could do something similar with it. So that was my Batman recast. So similar age.
Yeah, I almost didn't recast it because I do like Ben Affleck as it, but I was kind of like, since there's already like rumors that he's like every other week there's like a rumor like, oh, he may be leaving, or oh no, he's not leaving, and so I was like, well, I'll just recast that one, but it was close.
Yeah. Well,
so next
whatever DC does, they need to figure it out soon because Batman's like their number one attention getter. So having this being delayed, we're not getting a Batman movie until minimum 2020 now. So, I think they just need to hurry up and make a decision on what they're going to do instead of playing this back and forth game.
Yeah. Time for a news break. Hey, did you guys hear that July 9th, 2019 is when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out?
I did not.
I saw it today. I was like, damn, that's like right after Infinity War 2 or whatever it's going to be called.
Well, probably,
what was the date?
July 2019. They didn't actually give a day, just the month.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you said I thought it was like 20 and then 19, like the 20th.
Oh. Nope.
So it's either the 5th, the 12th, the 19th, or the 26th.
I'm thinking probably the end-ish. When did Ant-Man and Wasp come out?
Like the middle of the month. Early middle.
Probably that, just because it's so close.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, how that literally it'll be like in Avengers 4, and then like 2 months later, all right, here's the next phase.
Not even 2 months, it's like a month.
Yeah.
I guess it would be 2 months, I guess, right? Early.
It's like May, right? Well, that's if they don't move it up again, because there's already rumors of that happening again. So
Did you see that we're going to get a trailer in November?
I did not.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a new Avengers trailer in November.
Nice.
Now that this DC podcast has been taken over by Marvel.
Some cool news for you guys. Now back to the thing. Superman. Cast or recast? Or leave or recast? Start again with Brandon.
So I also recast that Superman. But I just want to say I do like Henry Cavill. I think he's a pretty good Superman. But at the same time, I feel like there's like almost like and it just could be like the way he's directed in the universe that they're in. But I feel like there's a little bit of like charm missing, I guess, from the Superman that I would expect, So like so I casted Lee Pace.
I was looking at Brad. I'm looking.
You like went back slowly, like motherfucker. What you Lee Pace, as in Ronan.
Yeah, it's Ronan. Yeah. I mean, but like you barely get
he's in a lot of things.
Face in Ronan, like.
But I've seen him in like this TV Home Catch Fire.
Yeah, well then there's also Pushing Daisies, that like brief TV series he was in, which actually was really good.
Apple TV. Huh? I got an Apple TV. I'm about to bust that shit out right now.
So
he was also in The Hobbit.
Yes, he was. This was actually pretty difficult because I had 4 names on here that I was like
4 names. Goodness.
Yeah.
Justin, do you have anybody?
I do, and actually, it was someone's Batman, John Hamm. Because just like what Brandon was saying, I feel like he's that soup. The only thing Henry's missing is just a little bit of charm, almost like he was saying. Like that was the word I was thinking of too. And I feel like John Hamm could definitely pull that off and still be serious when he needs to be serious, and still. Because I feel like in general, if they're going to change things, they're probably going to make it a little bit more lighthearted, not so serious. I mean, I don't necessarily know if that's what I want, but I feel like Superman is the one character you could do that with because like he represents like hope and like all that stuff. And I feel like, he's got the size too, to actually like look like he's a superhero. Especially if you left Ben Affleck, I feel like them next to each other would look like a good big 2. So
I feel like John Hamm's a little too old for the Superman they were going for. I liked Henry Cavill. I didn't recast him, but I see what you're talking about. Where if you could get a guy that's a little bit more of a sweet talker.
Yeah, I almost feel like Henry, he does better as like a villain because everything I'm hearing about the new Mission Impossible is like he's really good at it.
Yeah,
and then like almost like he does a good job of playing like almost like the alien aspect of Superman, like the fact that like, oh, I'm not from here, like where he just kind of like is like a little bit out of place. But I feel like over time, I'm hoping that he like graduates into like, okay, I'm comfortable here now. Like it opens up a little bit, kind of. It's not so robotic.
Now, that could have also been the writing between Man of Steel and then Dawn of Justice.
Yeah.
So like they wrote it that way to where he was supposed to not feel at home throughout the whole thing. And even into Justice League, obviously, he just still feels like he's not a part of the, a part of the people. So
So I wanna give you my other option just because you seem to like my secondary option for Batman so much.
He's about to say Keanu Reeves.
So it was Richard Madden. I don't know if he's Robb Stark from
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
I like it.
That's good. I like that. I like that one.
That was it. You said you had 4.
Wait, are you talking about the old coach for the Raiders? Is he talking about the old coach for the Raiders?
No, it's a son.
yes. Yeah.
Boom.
The other one was Ben Barnes. You'll know him from Westworld, and he's also in Punisher.
Okay.
You've seen Punisher?
Yeah.
He's his best friend. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, goddamn! I was like, wait, who? I was like, okay, yeah.
And then in Westworld, he's the young. Wait, I don't want to spoil that either.
Yeah, don't spoil that either.
He's the dude's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this guy, and it's both of these things. I can't tell you who he is.
My fourth, I'm actually saving because he's who I cast for Green Lantern.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Tony, are you leaving Henry Cavill or are you switching it?
Yeah, I like him. He's good. I got two recasts. I got 2 recasts that I'm flip flopping between. Like literally, like I'm talking about the actors. I'm flip flopping those 2. I'm having a tough time, but keep going.
All right. So next up, I'm gonna go with Barry Allen, The Flash. Now, I guess if you wanted to not have it be Barry Allen, you could, but I don't know. That'd be kind of weird since we're recasting. But you could we'll just say The Flash. Brandon, who did you go with for The Flash?
I did not recast him. Mainly 'cause I like him. I thought he was actually one of the high points of Justice League movie, and I kind of want to see what happens with the movie first before I like.
That also is never being made, so
yeah. I did not recast him.
I also did not recast Ezra Miller. I think he did a pretty good job, and he could do well in the role that they have, like the Flash they're trying to get. Again, if they write him correctly.
I actually recasted him. I went with Ryan Gosling.
Interesting. Okay.
I feel like he can play a young enough character to be young, but I just feel like he should be a little bit older, just based on everything. Kind of. Barry Allen's been around for a little bit. I don't know how old. I don't know. I don't mind the guy they have now, like you guys are saying, but I just thought that maybe he could do a little bit better.
He seems too good looking to be Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Because when I think of Barry Allen, I think of like a nerdy
type guy,
a normal I'm an average everyday person. Like I don't see him as like a Bruce Wayne, like a billionaire rich person, or Clark Kent, like an alien who's supposed to look perfect. He's like a average, like, okay, the guy who plays the Flash on the TV show, he's a good looking guy, but he's not like he's not like, oh my god, he's a good looking guy. He seems like an average person to me. You know, like he seems like a more normal,
I totally get what you're saying. Like when they have him in his other clothes, like when he's working as the cop, like as the CSI thing.
Yeah.
He looks like a normal character. Like if it was that kind of show, it would be fine. Like he just looks normal.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with what you're saying.
Which that kind of contradicts what I'm about to say. Kind of contradicts mine, but yeah.
It's supposed to be like Ryan Phillippe.
Did you change the Flash or you left them?
I changed. So I changed them.
To what?
So stick with me. This goes against what I just said about Ryan Gosling. So this character is going to be another character, but the person I had for Flash, I'm putting him in the other spot. So I'm going to say Zac Efron. Listen to me. Listen to me here.
That's literally even worse. I mean, in terms of what He's worse than Ryan Gosling in terms of what you just said.
I'm thinking of Ryan. I mean, I'm thinking of Ryan Gosling. I'm thinking of Zac Efron right now because I think of him like from his latest movies. Like now, he's kind of like not a dummy, but like he's very like a klutz.
Yeah,
I think of Barry Allen's a klutz. So, and I know he's like really good looking, which that kind of gives you a hint for the other character I was gonna recast. Because he was gonna be my Green Lantern, and now that I think about it, maybe the Green Lantern might fit better.
Actually, when I didn't write that down, but actually that was one thing that I thought about is doing Zac Efron as a Green Lantern.
As Green Lantern, yeah, because then I can be like he could be a good looking cocky guy. But I think like from Neighbors, I've seen both of the Neighbors movies. Yeah. He is kind of like I know he's like a bro-y college guy, but he's also like really kind of like goofy.
Yeah,
but I know Barry Allen's very smart and everything, but Barry has like a klutziness to him. Also,
if you haven't seen the new Baywatch, I recommend to watch that. That's actually a pretty funny movie.
You know, it actually makes me think. Like, I haven't seen the movie, but I always think of the picture they took when he tripped.
Yeah,
that makes me think that there it is. Yeah, Barry Allen would do that.
I like it. He could also. I feel like Zac Efron can be the funny, like have the funniness that the Flash needs, kind of like the that type of quirkiness and stuff. I like it. I like how we're casting all these like A-list actors in these roles when they're not good.
Yeah. Well, the rumors are Tom Cruise is going to be Green Lantern. So if that's true,
well, we can get to that, I guess, towards the end. When
we'll get to that one last.
He does most of his own stunts, so he does more stunts than the other actors. So
he's gonna go to space for real.
All right, Tom.
Next up, Wonder Woman. I will just say I left it. I think
I didn't recast. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. You talking about the cast?
We move on.
All right. Well, that was quick.
Damn. Perfect.
We're leaving Wonder Woman. She was really her movie and her part in Justice League. I think were the best of so far of all of that, of the DC stuff they've come out with.
I agree.
She's definitely the best solo movie. I mean, there's not a lot to take from, but.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If you call it Batman vs Superman as a Batman movie, because it was a Batman movie, let's be honest here. But
what we got, Tony?
I said we all can agree that she's. Damn it! It didn't work. It was my soundboard. I was gonna like. I was gonna hit him with the. I was gonna be like, she's very. Never mind.
Perfect.
I like her movie so much that I'm pretty sure her theme song's still my ringtone on my phone.
Perfect. There it is.
That's my ringtone.
3 hours.
Yeah, that's my ringtone. Damn.
Who's next?
Okay, Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman.
Whose man's?
I did not recast him.
I did not either. I left it. I thought he does a good job. I was skeptical at first, but I think he pulls it off well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I could see somebody recasting him just so he looks more like his comic book counterpart, but
like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, so Green Lantern for him too.
I didn't recast him because I think Jason Momoa did a really good job. But if I did have somebody, if they wanted to switch it up to be more like the comics, I picked Alex Pettyfer. He was in I Am Number 4.
Oh, okay. He's like falling off the map, isn't he?
Yeah. I was trying to look up blonde actors.
Are you drinking out of this cup, Justin?
I don't know what you're talking about, Brandon.
Is that cup?
Wait, what cup are you drinking out of?
Phoenix's cup.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I forgot to grab one before I started this up. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, too bad. I was too excited.
The half backwash, half water.
To see, yeah, exactly.
Where my water at? Pops,
Tony, did you recast Aquaman, Tony?
No, he's good.
Good? Okay. Cyborg. Same thing. I think that they picked a good actor for that, actually. He was better, actually a better character in the movie than I expected, to be honest. I thought he was just going to be like, meh.
See, I was actually opposite. I wasn't very happy with Cyborg. I just feel like I don't even know if this is like writing or the actor, but stop looking at me like that. Basically, I felt like there was like some like swagger attitude missing from him, even like a little more humor, like that booyah at the end was just so bland. So I cast O'Shea Jackson.
What up, cuz?
O'Shea.
He's in Ingrid Goes West, and obviously the Straight Outta Compton movie.
We got beef, Steppenwolf. We got beef, Punch.
Jesus Christ!
Straight out of Gotham.
So yeah,
Okay.
Got beef, Steppenwolf. Dark Side is. Dark Side is.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, we have 2 viewers. Oh, I don't know. I'm only one of them.
That's probably you and Josh.
On YouTube? Well, hello.
Oh, no, on YouTube. I have no idea. Hello, YouTube viewer.
Unless it's one of us, then.
I did not cast Cyborg. I agree with Brandon though that the character was very lacking. But I don't
just
think
eliminated
it's the
him?
actor's part.
You're just like, no more Cyborg in Justice League. You didn't cast.
No. I think they can keep. I think they can keep the actor. They just need to rewrite him because I don't know if it was the actor or the writing. I tend to go more towards the writing just because of the whole rest of the movie. So I think if we give the actor a chance, then he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to move him back.
What do you guys think about if they went a little bit older and they went Terry Crews?
Just
I
as
like
he
it.
say booyah,
yeah.
Boy, it'd be a little bit more crazy.
just to go home.
His chest is metal, so he can't shake it.
Maybe he can.
That'd be hilarious.
It's just like metal plates. They slice and they dice. Boom.
Good guy.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Tony.
so man, don't you want some Old Spice? All right, next.
Did you good with Cyborg?
I mean, I can't think. I'm trying to think of that many black actors. I can't think of like, I'm not really like young black actors, and like I can think more of old people.
That's honestly kind of where I was at because at first I was like, oh, maybe I'll do Idris Elba, and I was like, nah, he's too old.
Michael,
I feel like that's like
oh
the
god,
casting.
holy fuck, Michael
B.
Oh,
Johnson.
yeah,
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Right,
Sure.
right. You racist motherfucker.
Is this your Superman?
Good God.
But all your black actors sound the same, Tony.
Power. All right, next.
Next is I didn't do a Green Lantern, but I just did a wild card. I just picked a random villain to recast. But I will start with you, Brandon.
He's sent me a text to turn off the light so we can see the Spider-Man in the background.
Wait, do you actually want to?
That's all your mom cares about.
Huh?
What did she say?
Huh?
What did she say?
She turned off the lights so we can see the Spider-Man better.
I thought just she wants to see it real quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna say,
I
and
don't know.
what part of that phrase has us in it? All right, time out. All right.
So I start talking. I don't know.
Spider-Man brain.
Actually,
Oh.
still can't see.
You still can't see it, can you?
See it?
No.
I can.
I mean, I can see it.
If you
Maybe
stop
if you make
talking,
it-
you can definitely see it.
Sorry. They gotta talk.
You can't really see the
Yeah.
Spider-Man that well.
So, oh well. We'll figure it out for next episode.
And your mom leaves.
Yeah, it's done.
She
You
gone.
can,
She's
yeah,
gonna
actually,
watch
with the lights
it.
on, you can actually see it pretty good.
She's like, well, unsubscribe.
Yeah, that podcast sucks.
And now we're down to 3.
All right, so my Green Lantern, I casted John Krasinski.
I thought about it.
I like that.
I thought about for Flash for a second.
Yeah. I feel like he obviously he can play that action role now. We know that for sure. But he's still got that cockiness and like that humor. So
Man, Jim Halpert's really grown up.
What do I say about that?
Wait, who was that? Which one of you was that?
That was me.
It's just like so random.
Here.
This is falling off. This show is falling off.
Yeah.
Jump the shark.
We've jumped it.
Oh God.
I guess
I don't have anybody for.
I can do my Green Lantern. My Green Lantern.
I do want to
cheating.
say, Homer. Wait, before
Go
you
ahead.
go, I just want to say that Jeremy Irons is the best Alfred. I think that he's my favorite Alfred of all the Alfreds so far. Michael Caine was really close, but I like Jeremy Irons Alfred.
I can't remember.
I'm not talking about Michael Caine.
I can't remember the.
I'm talking about the old Alfred.
You talking about the old guy?
I can't remember his name though.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
the old white actor.
Yeah. Monster Blues. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's the worst.
Alicia
actor.
Silverstone's dad.
He's American. I think in the old ones, he's like he didn't have like an accent. He's just an American person.
Guys, go. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, what was your Green Lantern?
It's cheating. I can't use I guess I could use the other actor. I'm gonna say Liam Hemsworth. Good looking.
Okay.
If he's
okay.
I was gonna pick him for Flash. It was between him and Zac Efron. You know what? He probably make a good Aquaman too.
Yeah.
Shave get no facial hair on him.
Yeah.
Although Jason Momoa has a big beard. Although I guess if you're going more comic,
Yeah, like blonde hair, clean shaven. Yeah. I mean, there's an Aquaman with long blonde hair and a beard, but yeah, Liam Hemsworth. Hal Jordan.
Man, how does that third Hemsworth brother feel? He's not getting shit.
And you know what? I throw you a bonus. Idris Elba as John Stewart, the Black Green Lantern.
Actually,
that was gonna. Yep, that was.
I had that listed on here too.
I throw you another one. Idris Elba, Batman. Idris Elba, Superman.
I was saying.
Idris Elba, Wonder Woman.
I've noticed. Any fan casting you see, you'll see whoever one of the black hairs is like Idris Elba. It's like no matter who does it, it's always like, oh, it's a black guy. It's got to be Idris.
So you think there was some backlash for Idris Elba as James Bond? You think there's not going to be 3 times as much for Idris Elba as Batman?
Did you say backlash or blacklash?
All right, I'm gonna go off the rails a little bit here. Tony, you could cast any Marvel or DC character for Denzel Washington. Who would it be?
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Dark
Denzel
Side.
Washington right now or young Denzel Washington?
Right now.
No.
No.
You have somebody in mind, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm gonna go with Training Day, Denzel.
Training Day Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Training Day Denzel.
I don't know why this popped in my head. Deathstroke. I don't know why that just flinged in my head. Wait, I don't know why it fucking flinged in my head. Wait, Denzel Washington in DC or Marvel?
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Nick Fury.
I feel like Samuel Jackson does that role too well that nobody could ever do that
Yeah.
from him.
Thanos. So when they fighting him, he's like, "You think you could do this to me?" Come back to me. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna legit think about it. I'll come back to
All right. So Justin, you're extra casting.
I did Joker because I'm not sold on Jared Leto, but I actually took someone that's already been cast as Joker, and that's Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's going to do a good job in the origin thing, but I think is like opposite of Ben Affleck. He would do a very good job.
You just like him because of his last name.
Yeah.
It took you a second to realize.
It was like,
it's like, why would I like that name?
well, I like that name, Phoenix. It's like a bird or something. Yeah, no, I think he's gonna do a good job in that movie. I don't actually know how much of that's gonna be like Joker, because his origin film, obviously, but I wouldn't mind if they carried that over to the worlds of DC.
Nah.
Yeah.
You'll get I feel like for that movie, you're the last second or the after credit scene, you'll see something with the actual Joker. Everything else.
Yeah, like you'll just see him like put on the makeup and then like and then like that'll be that.
Yeah, that's about it. The old Alfred's name is Michael Go.
Michael Go.
Go. He was English.
Mike, stop.
Jesus.
You
Christ.
stop.
You stop. Oh.
Wait, did you say your extra casting, Steven?
No, mine was just Jeremy Irons. Just keep him as Alfred.
Oh, okay.
That's my extra casting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, while we're on it, what do you guys think of Tom Cruise as Green Lantern if that actually comes to fruition?
No, he's
Nah.
old.
He's old.
No.
He's old and
No.
too little. He's like 5 foot. I don't think that works.
I just don't know if he can play that character because he's kind of a jokester from what I understand. I'll be blunt. I don't actually know that much other than the few times he's crossed over with some of my other comics. But like Hal Jordan, to me, he's kind of like a jokester a little bit. He's not super serious. And I just don't. Tom Cruise just doesn't rub me as some character that could pull that off.
Yeah.
Although then you think about the one Vietnam movie. What's that called? With Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, where he plays the fat guy? Chopper Thunder?
Chopper Thunder. Like then you think, okay, well he did that role and that was definitely not serious, so maybe he can pull that off. But
yeah,
I feel like that role was more like a spoof role. Yeah. Whereas every other role he plays the same character. Like he plays the same role in those roles. He's the action star.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
I mean, he does kind of have a head start with all that Scientology stuff, so he's familiar with it.
This motherfucker be jumping on couches. Nah, he's too old.
Yeah.
Mm. All right, I got a few. I got maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
All right.
I'll say I don't know why. Maybe Lex Luthor. Maybe.
Okay.
Mhm.
I like that.
J.J. Jameson. I don't know why. Just him yelling about
Yeah.
fucking Spider-Man. Goddamn Spider-Man.
Actually, I like that. Yeah, I like.
I can totally see him like sitting in the chair with a cigar,
Spider-Man.
like just talking shit. Yeah.
I can see that too.
He think he can do this to me? Like, yeah, man. Wait. Wait, who did? Wait, no, he didn't marry Aunt May. Who the fuck is the guy married to? Who's the other guy that's married to Aunt May?
His dad?
Oh yeah, this is dad. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, who the? That's the one. Jason. Then I don't know why I thought Kingpin for some reason. I don't know. Kingpin kind of kicked in there. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all
I like
got.
him. Josh said stilts.
What?
I don't know. He just said stilts. I don't know what part of the video it's on.
Josh, you watching a different video?
Yeah. Stilts what?
Oh, stilts for Tom Cruise. He's too short.
Oh.
That's my guess.
Yeah. All right. Guess that's it, right?
Yep.
Guess so. It's a long episode, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So actually maybe we won't do a full newscast next week. Maybe we'll do a news / Destiny hype show, like at least like a little segment at the end of Destiny hype.
Do we want to do a Destiny hype or do we want to do it after Forsaken?
Why don't you do both?
I guess we could. Okay, so here's what we'll do, and then if you guys don't like it, you can say no. But we'll do news next week, basically. At the very end, the 3 of us that are going to be playing it, we will say what we are looking forward to most from the game, basically. Just that to cover it. And then the week after, we can talk about it. Although I don't think. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. But it was one of a freaking meeting right here.
It'll just be me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about what's going on. What happened to that day.
We'll just air an episode of Super Game Brews. It's in our usual time slot.
Yeah, I like it.
Super Game Brews, Destiny 2 edition.
Yeah, you should see if you can get that on there. I don't see why not.
Yeah, play Destiny 2. We'd actually have to play Destiny 2.
I'll do it. I'll special guest.
I was gonna say, why don't you have Brandon play it and you and Brendan can
We'll
just comment on it.
We'll ban you from the show. Banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Brendan's never played it, right?
You played the first one.
Oh, okay. was gonna say you can get his impressions.
Well, we just started playing Diablo 2.
Ooh.
My bad.
No, 2.
We're going retro. See, I'm playing an Activision game.
All right then.
All right.
So we are the Fanboy4 Pod on Twitter. Just search us up in the little search bar on Facebook, Fanboy4, to find us. Share us with your friends. Tell everyone you know. Josh, tell everyone you know. And anyone else that's watching. Actually, I saw we had a few other people actually watching it various times. Other than that, I am Leviathan426 on Twitter. Steven is Galvanator93.
G93.
G93. Tony is at Tony Brown. I don't know what you're looking at, Tony. That's making you make that reaction.
No, we just make sure when Josh tells people about the show, we want to make sure he tells
everyone. That's a good time for us to get out.
Josh, okay. You hear me? You better tell everyone. And I mean everyone. Not just your mom, not just your dad.
Everyone. Cut it off.
Not just your neighbors.
Cut it off. Cut it off.
Is that Eric Bischoff?
I need to eat dinner.
Super Game Bruce. Look that up. See your Batman. We out.
Yeah.